Hi everyone. So I'm going to do a check-in on Princess Anne because I saw like news bulletins, yes, probably last week, that she fell off the horse, but then I think I saw something about she was kicked. So I'm going to do a check-in on how she is, but I'm just making sure because I know everyone will be up to date, but I don't really know. I just feel like so she's 73 years old. It's interesting. She's 2 years younger than Prince Charles, is she? The reason I wanted to do this is because, yeah, that was it. They said she'd fallen off a horse, and is this recording? Yes. She'd fallen off a horse and there was a concussion. But then I feel like they tried to minimize it, yet a horse kicked in the head by a horse is not really a minor. There we go. Princess Royal is in hospital after she sustained a minor head injury, a concussion thought to have been caused by a horse. This is 4 days ago. But you know, when I look at her, this is why I'm doing it. So I've got her picture up. Look, we've got, what is this? BBC.com. So I don't know if she's suffered from her health in the past, but I feel like the things that I were getting through is that she could have like cataract on her eyes, or she's had a stroke, or I don't know if she's had a stroke in the past, or this could have been something like that. I definitely see, if it's not one of those two, there's something around her liver. I get more, but it could be, no, I don't think it's kidneys. But I really think there's like cataract or stroke. But then stroke affects one side of your body, doesn't it? So I'm not saying that this is what has happened this time. I'm just saying that this could be something she's experienced or something upcoming. According to the NHS, a concussion can be a result of a temporary injury to the brain caused by a bump or even a jolt. It can cause forgetfulness, tiredness, a lack of concentration, could take a couple of weeks before full recovery. It's interesting because they wanted to strip it's not strip, is it? It's narrow the royal family. What was the word they used? Sort of like really narrow in on the royal family that have royal duties. And I don't think there's many of them after the Queen passed away. So this is probably, I feel like this is going to be, I feel like this is going to be a big question on whether that what they started to think of and put a plan in would be a good idea. I think that's going to come to the forefront now. So it'll be interesting to see if there's more royals that come in, announced back in. And I don't mean Harry and Meghan. So that was 4 days ago. I don't know if it was a horse kick or fell off the horse. It seems like the horse is involved. And whether she's home now with her family. Let's just see how she's feeling. Okay, I want to go to this deck actually. Oh, this one as well. I was getting another one, but then I was reminded of this one. Let's get this one out. Let's see what we get with this deck. Oh, I'm getting a headache. Okay, so I am getting such a bad headache at the back of my head. I mean, I've had headache earlier, but not like this. It's like a sharp pain radiating up the back of my head to the middle of my head, the middle at the not at the crown, in the middle. And I don't know if you've noticed my voice has changed a little. Okay, it's eased a bit now. All right. So it's not unusual if you subscribe, you know that I can feel stuff as well. Yeah. 1 second. So as I'm asking, how is Princess Anne? The pain at the back of the head is just eased. It was like when it suddenly comes on and it radiated like quite sharply. But then it's kind of like now I feel more, as I've asked how she is, the back has eased, but it's now at the sort of temples at the sides, there's pressure, and my jaw is a bit tense. Okay, so these are going to be, any video that's like less than 15 minutes is probably going to be called Psychic Bites. And I wanted to do this so that I can lighten up the energy from the energy of like Jay Slater. If you've not caught the first 3 reads, and then there was 4 yesterday. The 4th yesterday covers the GoFundMe. I do recommend that you check out all 3 reads and pay attention to the 3rd read at the end, a question I ask, the answer, and look at part 4, what I mention. I don't think people have picked up on that. I think in a comment or in the description box, I also said this day 13, and that's why I put it in the title as well, is very crucial on what I feel the cops are going to say or announce, or I don't know what I said after that, at the end of day 13. I also mentioned in the description box about, what did I mention? Hang on a sec, let me remember. I know I put a quote there. Okay. I mentioned about, oh, why am I going blank? I mentioned about, I know I put about the secret, but there was something else I wanted to mention. There was something else I did mention somewhere. Hang on a sec. Oh, I've always said about the phone, right? I've always said about the pinging of the phone. I've said about communication of the phone. I said there's more to come out on the phone. Obviously I've said that a reward is really needed, and what other stuff, watch the amount of the GoFundMe, right? Watch the movement of it with what I read yesterday. It's not only about slight greed, there's something else that I was mentioning yesterday. Anyway, let's get back to Princess Anne. So let me just get back into Princess Anne. If this is less than 15 minutes, probably going to be a psychic bite. All right, and also because of the Rex channeling that I did. Okay, so Princess Anne, can we see how she is today? Okay, so she is having faith. Ooh, look at this. There is confusion here. I think she's in a bit of a, this for me would be like, you know, when you go into like a fight mode, like you're able to take instinctive action. Here she's not. So I think there's, I know concussion could cause memory loss and stuff. We see that here. We see that it's probably hard for her to think of something. It's taking so much focus, and there's so much around her about keeping the faith. And I feel like there might also be like healing mechanisms, like sound healing or something being done around her. But there's the lack of being able to think on your feet basically at the moment. So how is she doing, Princess Anne? You know what, I think she's one of those royals who is just really well respected because she holds it, doesn't she? she holds it and she has that, she makes you want to respect her, yet you don't really know her. Or that could just be me because I'm not like a really royal follower, but she doesn't give off like, yeah, I think she's a bit like a Queen of Swords. But I don't think you can tell who she is inside. How is Princess Anne? Renewal. Okay, so that's in reverse. Usually I don't read these in reverse, but I am going to. Facade is how we say that. So there's a lack of action here, and when we see renewal and these ones, I am going to take in reverse because I took the instinct in reverse. You know, she's got some chakras that are actually also, I believe, that are in a bit of a blocked energy, which is her crown. We can imagine that with the concussion, her third eye, and possibly her root chakra and the action. So if we can't really take instinct action, then she's probably not able to think instinctively, then she's not able to take action. By the way, these cards, there is a card of confusion. I'm just going to pull one here. There isn't, right? So confusion hasn't come up, and I gave an opportunity there for, so I don't think she's confused. I don't think there's confusion there, which is good, because it must be horrible for anyone. It's horrible when you see elderly or anyone who's in confusion. Like, there's a vulnerability to it, and I hate to see it. So we've got renewal, we've got facade in reverse. Renewal is really, again, a bit of a stagnant, and then we see it with facade, and with facade, it's really about a bit of, so upright, it's kind of like dissociating yourself from your life and trying to kind of heal a bit. In reverse, it's probably that she's not able to heal some childhood pain, maybe. She's not able to reclaim her life like it was at the moment, which makes sense, you know, when you're not well. So we'll see how it goes, because this is just all of a sudden, it's very new. She's not able to reclaim her what did I just say? What did I channel? She's not able to reclaim her power. You know, she's not able to reclaim her life at the moment. She's probably, it's like she's in recovery here. Same as renewal. It's part of being in recovery, isn't it? So this really does show that someone is not well, has probably suffered what they've said, but like, I wonder if they've said the word minor just so that there's not all this mayhem that goes around her and she doesn't want it. And I you know, as a royal, I can understand that. And I'm surprised that they didn't, you know, sometimes royals can keep these things under wraps. So yeah, that's what we get there. So let's just get into the tarot and see how she's feeling. You all probably have some news. This is in a wrong box because I don't have the box of it. So let's see. How is Princess Anne? How is Princess Anne? Show us how. How is Princess Anne doing? We've got the Page of Wands here. So I think she's been recipient of communication. Has there been anything about her children supporting her? There's been some communication, which would make sense. How is Princess Anne? I didn't ask the question that came out. It makes sense to come out, but let me just continue asking the same question. How is Princess Anne? put these back. Too many. How is Princess Anne, please? Again, too many. But there's 7 of Cups at the top, so I'm going to take that. That shows confusion. I'm going to take the one that fell on the ground, which comes here. There was another one, wasn't there? There was the Hermit, but I put it back. Maybe we need to get it because I left the space. Let's see what else comes out. If it needs to come out. Too many cards are coming out, but we'll take this one because it fell out alone. And at the bottom of the deck is Justice and Balance coming in. Where is the Hermit? Is it far off? Is it? If it's card number 8, I'm going to take it for... No, it's not. But there's Heavy Burdens as card number 8. I don't know why I got number 8, okay? So here we've got some communication, and there's a long-term plan here. So this could be where she's left the hospital. I think she's left the hospital now. There's a long-term plan. The Queen of Pentacles is someone that could be feeling that she needs to be in control and helicopter everything right now. And maybe that's because she's not able to think clearly. Do you know when you're not able to think clearly, you become a bit hyper-vigilant in controlling matters around you? That could be it. But I feel like she also feels a bit ungrounded, maybe because of so much happening around, not like before being able to just get on her feet, not think so much. It definitely comes of a betrayal. So I wonder if this horse, this for me is a sign that, you know, something happened that she didn't expect to happen, all right? And then there's this breakthrough of communication, but she is kind of like, there's confusion here with her. So 1 second, let's get that. Did it happen in the evening, by the way? Because I keep bringing back to the Hermit. Did it happen in the morning or early evening? Can't see her going out to ride in the darkness, but would it be like regarded as early evening? Did her husband come out to say anything? Did he come out to deliver a message with all the confusion that's happening and people feel a bit blindsided about what is the actual truth of the story? King of Wands, I feel like he came out to speak. How is Princess Anne, please? Eight of Cups and Ace of Pentacles. Something went wrong, okay, that caused this. Something definitely went wrong. And I might do a further read, but when we see the sun here, it looks like she is recovering, all right? So it looks like she is on the mend, okay? There's been some progress, maybe because she's been let go and she's gone home. But there's still an instability around her health, okay? There might be something that she's deciding at this moment in time she needs to walk away from. Was she due for any royal duties? And so there might be an announcement that she needs to maybe not be present for a few months. Oh my God, poor King Charles. That could be some communication that's coming out while she stabilizes her health at this moment in time. We've got the Sun card. I'm just going to ask a question. We've got also the Nine of Cups, which is very positive, the mother, okay? But also there's something where she's holding on to the past as she's trying to recover. These are all positive cards so much. It's also going to bring a bit of a chapter, a chapter towards her, which means that maybe, like I said, she might need to pull back on duties. And then when she feels better, she might just, there's something here significant. We'll do another tie-in because I just wanted this to be quick. But let's cover the boobs. Okay, so I wonder if you know, let's say pecs, the word I just said is a sensitized word. I always slip up. Oh dear. And there is going to be some sort of reunion and celebration. I wonder if this time where she's taken time out really makes her feel and look into her childhood. I wonder if it's going to bring some stuff, elements up. I'm feeling to heal because she's slowed down. I feel like there's a purpose. This sounds horrible, but I feel like there's a purpose here that's bringing her back to faith. And I said about sound healing, bringing her back to ground. So maybe her thoughts are in the long run around obviously looking after her health, all right? Again, just maybe being grounded, centered. I do think that this period of time is going to bring up a little bit of past haunting of the Queen Elizabeth's passing for her, which might make her look into her past. What I was saying is that this is a significant chapter in her life. So something will change from this chapter. And like I said, I don't know what she's suffered in the past, but there's something around cataract or something around her eyes, a possible stroke. I'm not saying from what's happened here, it could be. And also I'm getting something maybe around her liver. Not I was thinking liver and kidneys, but not so much kidneys, but if it comes through. So I don't know if that's been a past health thing or not. I don't know where this lies. I didn't want to go into, are they lying, are they not? Clearly there was something that went wrong, and it would make sense to me that there was a bit of a betrayal when you're riding a horse, because you know, you think you're safe on the horse. When you're a rider, when your horse acts up or kicks you, it's a bit like a betrayal, isn't it? So that would make sense. But I do think her husband has come out or will be coming out to say something. And she is on the mend. I think she's got supportive energy around her. Okay, I don't know why I'm also getting like Sunday dinner at the Royals or something. All of them gathering round her or something. All right, so take care, and I'll see you in the next one, everyone. Bye for now.